Very nice. Good morning, Danielle Jaarveth. Hope you're all doing well. Whether you're here live or visiting the channel on a replay, welcome. Let's see what we have for today. Today's March 14th. Right out, the star. That's wonderful. Okay. So we're feeling very much in alignment. Probably got up on time today. We're feeling ahead of the game. It's Aquarian energy. You may be dealing with an Aquarius. But just by itself, it just is a very balanced, things are well, things are aligned. But let's see what covers it. Let's see what covers it. The Two of Wands. A little bit of Aries energy. Maybe travel today. I don't know though, because this is, even though they've got the globe in their hand and they're considering going somewhere, where they're at is good also. Which with the star, that makes sense. Need a little bit more. What works for or against us today? The Queen of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like just the beginning energy today, that today will be a free flow, very positive. I don't think you're going to fight the energy at all, okay? But I do think with the Queen of Pentacles working for or against you, either you're, like maybe you had plans, but what may happen is you end up doing things for others the entire day. But I think you're going to be free-flowing in it. I don't think it's, I mean, that's what you enjoy, spending time with others, helping others, nurturing your environment. Works for or against us, so if we had plans today, the time may be quickly eaten up by service to others, which I think is okay. What are we thinking about this? What's our conscious thought? Man, my allergies start up right as soon as the Chariot. Back to the idea of travel. Okay, so our conscious thought, Cancerian energy. I think it's going to be a productive day. A very positive, free flow day. Moving forward. I mean, so far the energy looks fantastic. This is going to be a nice day. If you work Monday through Friday and you have Saturday and Sunday off, it looks like you're going to really enjoy your weekend. Maybe visit friends or family. Maybe go somewhere, do something. Ooh. And in your subconscious, you have the Queen of Cups. In and of herself, the Queen of Cups, Cancerian Gemini energy. So we've got a lot of Cancer on the table. Not a lot. But in the subconscious, I mean, so your thought is the Chariot, which is Cancerian. Subconscious, Queen of Cups, Cancerian. So conscious or subconscious either. We're thinking of a Cancer in our lives. Not like Cancer, like you got Cancer, but a Cancerian. Or she's just by herself, she's intuitive. And being in your subconscious, I'm sorry, my words aren't tracking very well. It's just, it's awesome. And I'm thinking, what am I going to do with this energy today? It's like being in a pole position, at an advantage when it comes to maybe astral travel, mental wandering, like remote viewing or something. So you may travel without going anywhere. Today would be a good day for that. I'm excited already. Okay. I'm not all the way awake. Haven't had enough coffee, but I'm excited about today already. I I know, isn't it funny? Talking about a positive day sounds boring almost with everything happening in the world. Let's see what's in their past. The Hierophant reversed. So recent past. The Hierophant is like our beliefs. Structure can be an authority, but more of a religious authority. Usually he has adherents there or acolytes there. This card he doesn't. There's no acolytes. And it's reversed. So I'm thinking that in the recent past you could be questioning your religious belief. And I think we talked about that a few videos ago. Sort of this is like rule breaking, doing something out of the box, maybe different than what you normally do. Okay, even a change of schedule or bending the rules, something, I don't know. Let's move forward and we'll put it all together at the end and get some advice. Ooh, I am so glad this card came out. Okay, Four of Pentacles. We're going to talk about the Four of Pentacles. This is in our future position. And the Four of Pentacles I usually think of, because it's Pentacles, I usually think of savings or building for the future or starting a 401k or something, because it's Pentacles. But last night, right when I was getting ready to go to bed, something encouraged me to grab my tarot book out and sort of revisit the definitions of the cards. And the book opened right to this. And I thought, maybe I just, put too much pressure on the book in this spot. Closed it, looked at the book really close. No, not at all. Opened the book back up, went right to it. And what stood out is protection. And you don't see it on this card, but you see it on the traditional Rider-Waite Smith card. Whereas those Four Pentacles are shielding the person's heart. They've got a pentacle under each foot, and it's a form of protection. And right before I got started, my thought was protection. I don't know why. I'm sure it'll become evident later. But I also thought about, I don't walk around the house, and I haven't for probably 20 years, without flip-flops on. I don't like to be barefoot. I'm extremely sensitive to texture. And so I've always got something on my feet. Between my feet and the floor, there's always something. So could protection be shoes? Yes. And then you think of the thing where it says, where you put on the shoes because you're about to step on holy ground, or some of the things that I think of. But there's some sort of protection about today. Whatever that means to you in your situation. It could mean, I thought about before I started, because of what happened last night, because of what I thought about before I started the reading, and now getting this card, it's just an affirmation to me that, just to envision white light all around myself and just kind of clear the cobwebs, relax, and just sit and bask in white light. And so maybe that's something for you. I'm here for myself, yes, but also to help others. So maybe that will help you too. That's a big, big, big message. I'm excited that we got that. Okay, what card is for you today? Oh, the Two of Cups. So we may be spending time with family today. Or cups are emotion. They're an internal, emotion, a feeling, feelings. So we may be, even if we're not expressing love with others, that just may be the mind track, or the music playing in our head is just thought and love of others. Like for me, I thought about sewing today, and my sewing projects are gifts to other people. And so even though I may not be meeting people, although I do have a coffee meet up tonight, but and that could be that as well. But even if I wasn't going somewhere and engaging with someone else, this is emotion and it's love for others. And I do see that in the other cards. What is the environment around you? Ooh, the Ace of Pentacles. Excited about this one. Okay, so by itself, the Ace of Pentacles, it gives promise to something down the road, maybe, because it's like the seed of materialism. And this is in your environment. So it could be something new, a new project that we're trying to manifest. It's an idea. I don't want to say an idea because it's physical, it's tangible. So it could be, and it's in our environment. It could be a new job, a new opportunity. It could be that someone in our life has a new opportunity or a new job. If you have a significant other that's out of work, this is a really good sign. If you're concerned about finances, also a really good sign, because even though it's not in your placement, it's in your environment, so you may get help if you're struggling. So that's awesome. Okay. What is our hope or fear? Three of Wands. So we're hopeful. You can see the rainbow in the background or in the foreground. Is that foreground? In front of us. Usually this is the guy standing there waiting for his ships to come in, and he's done some work. He's pretty confident about the work he's already done and hopeful for the future. The card after it's the Four of Wands, so there's reason to celebrate once those ships come in, metaphorically, of course. And why is that our hope or fear? I mean, sometimes we fear success. Like, what is that going to look like? How, is that going to change me? Most of us, success is meeting a savings goal, which we talked about a little bit about savings. Success on a smaller, day-to-day level may just be some projects, like my sewing projects that I had planned on doing for weeks and weeks. Maybe they get done today. But why is that our hope or fear? Oh, I don't know. Do not know. Hope or fear. Maybe we don't want to move on. Maybe the fear part is that we don't want to move on from what we're doing. I mean, some of us, we don't get complacent, but we get happy where we're at. And so why change? And it's funny, the last job I started about 7 years ago, someone said, are you interested in a career? And I said, well, I've already got a job and I really like it. So I was happy where I was at and got an opportunity. So maybe that's our hope or fear, is why change if we're already in a good place? Would be hesitant to change something. Okay, let's see our outcome for today. Oh, the Ten of Wands. Dun, dun, dun. Well, the Ten of Wands, being a 10, it can mean, he's harvested. He's got all the, it could mean the completion of a project and the reward at the end. But it also can mean a lot of heavy lifting. I feel like today's might be a day where we're helping others out. Like someone might call, can you help me move into my new apartment? Or can you watch the kids? I've got to go do this. Or something like that. Maybe someone, like I had planned to sew today, but something may come up to where this is the outcome of the day. I feel I'm out. We'll all probably sleep well tonight if our day ends with work. You know, maybe I go for my coffee date and think I'm going to go home and have leisure, and I end up, someone needs to go somewhere, and I'm their ride, and I end up stuck somewhere till 1 in the morning. I don't know. That's how our day could end. Oh. Okay, let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, and we'll get some advice. We're about 20 minutes in. 5 of that, though, was just waiting for 7 o'clock. Thank you for still being here. If you haven't already, you can like or leave a comment. Ooh, bottom of the deck, the Hangman. I like this energy a lot. Because the Hanged Man, he's just kind of sitting there. He's really not going anywhere. He's hung up in the tree. but this this energy of sort of like que sera, whatever will be. And it just lets the day kind of go by. And it sees life as kind of a comedy and realizes what little control the character realizes what little control he has over everything, and realizes that everything is part of his journey. Every experience, every obstacle, everything. But he has a really good attitude about it, the Hanged Man. And I'll leave you with that. If you haven't already, check out the readings on Etsy. Don't fret if you can't afford or don't want to spend your money on the reads. They'll be released on the channel in about a week. And right about the same time, I put the April reads for each sign up in the Etsy shop. I hope you're doing well, and I will see you back here tomorrow at 7 a.m. Mountain Time. Take care.